Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arisa. This case study is discussed about Rani Rogoziniski, a financial planner, lost sleep because of her 5 a.m. wake-up call, and she sneaks to her car to snooze each day. The main focus of this study case is about sleep deprivation and its impact on organizational performance. Sleep deprivation is a significant problem that affects performance and increase accident, injuries, and unethical behavior. As a variable, there are a significant number of respondents sleep on the job, arrive late, left early, or didn't go to work due to sleepiness. Some companies feature nap room, and Paul found that a large number of employees were allowed to take a nap at work. So organizations must take this issue more seriously.
The sleepiness of employees should be a concern for organization. Factors influencing sleep, such as unbalanced work schedule, can be controlled by the organization. Organizations should align work schedule with optimal sleep pattern or changing office hours. The workplace environment is another factor that influences sleep, and it is under control of an organization. Organizations should prioritize creating a supportive and ergonomic work environment to help reduce sleepiness and promote a relaxing atmosphere. Poorly designed shift pattern is another factor that influence sleep deprived. Organizations should seeking employee feedback to understand their perspective and make adjustments accordingly. Last but not least, organizations fail to provide education on sleep deprivation, and employees may not pay attention to the issue until it personally affects them. Organizations should offer education and training programs specifically on sleep deprivation to help employees recognize and address this problem.
Sleep deprivation can satisfy impact several aspects of expectancy theories. These motivation theories that focus on the relationship between effort, perform, and rewards. Firstly, from expectancy, effort, perform, and relationship, sleep deprivation might reduce an individual's belief in their ability to accomplish tasks. Besides, sleep deprivation might influence other aspects such as instrumentality, perform, reward relationship. Sleep deprivation may decrease the perception of a relationship between perform and reward. Lastly, sleep deprivation may influence balancing reward personal goal relationship. Sleep deprivation can also have an effect on the perceived worth. In relation to the equity theory of motivation, a person's motivation had a direct connection with how many they receive for their work. First, perceived fairness. Employees lose motivation when they believe that awards are given out unfairly. Individual perception of fairness are impacted when they are compare their input and outcome to those of another person. Next, motivation and satisfaction. According to equity theories, employees are consistent in spirit. As an sign of fairness, they are giving out sleep room for relaxation and reduce tired when their hours at work are greater than normal. Furthermore, demonstration equity by balancing input and output. Input include all facts perceived by a person to be related for obtaining on a return personal investment. Meanwhile, outcome include all facts perceived by the person to be returned to them. Lastly, reduce unfairness. According to equity theories, individuals aim to decrease perceived injunction into the workplace.
Sleep deprivation can be extremely hazardous to health. It can occur for a variety of causes, many of which are innocuous, but it is also a critical indicator of some medical disorder. So, what are the key health issues? Physical performance is one of the key health issues associated with sleep deprivation. It is very important in determining productivity when performing tasks as an employee. It is causing more impoverished coordination, slower reaction time, and decreased endurance, and employee will find it difficult to accomplish a task. Next is mental health issue. A higher chance of mental health illness such as depression, anxiety, and emotional disorder are related to sleep deprivation. For example, when an employee working at midnight, this can make it difficult to focus or to have the motivation to do the task. sleep deprivation can lead to the risk of chronic disease. As we know, sleep deprivation is a situation where we did not get enough sleep. This will make some people stressed as they did not get enough sleep and need to work for a long period of time. For example, the chronic disease is Alzheimer's. Next, lack of sleep increases the risk of incidents at work and when driving to and from work. Fatigue-related accidents can have serious repercussions for both individuals and companies. We can never predict what will happen when a person is sleep deprived and has a propensity to doze off at the workplace, especially if they work in the production industry. So, how should an organization seek to manage the problem that arises from sleep deprivation? Organization should give workers the selection of telecommuting so they may more effectively regulate their sleep cycles and maintain a good work life. Next, the organization can offer flexible working hours that suit their work and accommodate their sleep schedule. For example, the organization can do the job sharing to increase the productivity of employees and let them change their sleep patterns. Next, giving staff some education and understanding about the issue to address the problem that occur from sleep deprivation. Employees should be educated about the needs for sleep and the potential health hazards connected with sleep loss. The other way is to manage the workload and deadlines. Organizations should encourage employees to rank according to priority and urgency.
In conclusion, not getting enough sleep is a very severe issue that can cause both the individual and the business. It is a significant disadvantage for an employee and can have negative effects like an injury at work. Based on this study's case, both the individual and the organization need to prioritize improvement in order for employees to achieve a healthier work-life balance. A nap room is one thing a company may do to assist someone who needs to sleep. Its location or set of location where staff members can take a brief break during working hours. They can increase their productivity and self-improvement by doing this. Additionally, there needs to be a worker who will benefit from the sleep room idea. Therefore, the organization must develop clear policies and process for it in order to prevent such. Additionally, let the staff members know that there will be consequences if they decide to abuse it. In conclusion, setting up this nap room is the most proactive and forward-thinking way to combat sleep deprivation. This will result in a positive work atmosphere that will improve employee productivity, job satisfaction, and organizational outcomes.